Hey guys, so it's your girl Miss Fit. Of course, you know that stands for mental, spiritual, physical transformation. So I wanted to come through to share this breakthrough or this energized testimony. I don't even know. I don't even want to put labels on it, but I know for sure it's going to brighten up your day because it definitely moved me. I'm actually just finished crying. I probably will cry some more after speaking about it, but nevertheless. Today, I was in the parking lot going into a store. I was meeting a friend that I've been knowing for 25 plus years. You know, I'm always amazed at the fact that I've been knowing people for 25 years. Do you ever just get like, wow, like I've been knowing people for 30 plus years? Like, wow, that is a beautiful thing to actually just experience, to actually know somebody for 20 plus years and still be friends with them and still maintain that friendship. So I always give thanks for those moments, but nevertheless, keep moving forward. I just wanted to share that real quick. But I was in the parking lot and I noticed this woman had some hula hoops, and the hula hoops look like, you know, those fitness hula hoops. Like, this won't those dollar store hula hoops. I was like, wait, sis, we getting ready to get that waist together. As you know, Miss Fit here, Fit Camp, Fit Sessions. You know, I'm all about wellness and fitness. And on top of that, I can talk to anybody. People come to my class, okay? I'm a fitness instructor and trainer, so I have to have the ability to talk to anybody in all walks of life. So to go up to people, to talk to people is nothing. And besides, like, it's just second nature. So anyway, we begun having a conversation regarding these hula hoops. And she started to talk about fitness and health. And once you start to do that, automatically that's like my lingo. Like, you're speaking my language right now. So we went on to share testimonies within each other. So she was telling me that she was a cancer survivor. She had cancer and she survived it. But she was still experiencing some of the complications that come behind the treatments and so forth. And I told her I understand. And I even shared my own personal story of being 300 pounds, dealing with high blood pressure, pre-diabetic, and chronic depression. And hopelessness is definitely was the theme that I felt for myself in those moments. And trying to adapt to being a new mom. I did not just birth one baby, but two babies. Then I found myself pregnant like less than 2 years later. So it was very life-changing. And we both, you know, just was encouraged. And then from that point, we started to minister to each other. And that ministry turned into me handing her my business card. And not to upsell her or anything. It was more so like, just call me, you know, I can come to you and we can work out in your house and walk or whatever, because it's a form of therapy. It's healing. And this is why I do what I do. It's not to gloat. It's not to for the money. It's because I love what I do and I have my own testimony and I know where I started. I know where I started and where I am today. I understand that this journey is more spiritual than physical. And when you are letting go and shedding so much layers of yourself, it's inner work. And a support system will be beneficial. That's why I like to teach group classes, group fitness, because like-mindedness coming together will help transform you and heal you faster than you do it on your own, which is nothing wrong with doing it on your own, and some people need one-on-one. But more or less, it's more of a spiritual transformation that is happening to you. And so we started to just build from there to the point that when she looked at my business card, she said, I used to know a woman that had a daughter named Jerica, right? And I was like, really? She was like, yeah, but that was years and years ago. I said, do you know the woman's name? She was like, I can't think of it, but I remember she was a really tall, brown-skinned woman. And I think she was a nurse or something, or she did something where she worked in the hospital. Immediately, I knew that that was my mother. My mother is a tall, brown-skinned woman. She was 6'1", and my mother worked in L&D, which is labor delivery, and she worked in the OR, so when the doctors perform C-sections, or cesareans, my mother used to hand the doctor the instruments. So I knew that that was my mother. And immediately I said, that was my mother. Her name was Pam. I said, where did they stay? She said, right off of Broad Rock. Immediately, that we stayed off of Broad Rock. And the woman said, oh my God. And I said, yeah. And she was like, how's your mother doing? And so I said, my mother passed away almost 13 years ago. The woman grabbed me and immediately bumped COVID-19, bumped don't touch anybody. We sat there and hugged each other and cried. She couldn't believe it. She said, I used to keep you. She said, you have always been so anointed and so wise even as a child. And in that moment, it was just a breakthrough and breathtaking that I knew exactly that I'm on the right path and what I'm here to do. And this is why I love to do what I do.